Cuz, what's happening with it, bitch? We back. Hey, man, episode number 5 of the Code 22 podcast is brought to you by Fuck Shit.
Hey, yeah, no, I can't stand you. I might be all wrong, but for my heart, you were a bad move. Hey, yeah, it's like pain I'm attached to. I'm sick with no cure. This chapter left deep wounds. Hey, 12, 12, 12 on my back. Yeah, I know she won't be back, but I don't know how to act. Hey, yeah, you want my love like a jacket.
But we back, dog. Look, man, it been a minute. Man, you see I got this motherfucking joint rolled up. But, bitch, it been a minute, bro. And I'm finna sit here and I'm finna tell y'all everything. It's so much shit to talk about. I'm talking about so much bull. Not really no bull, but what the fuck I been up to. But a lot of shit done went down, dog. But without further ado, you know how the fuck we finna do this shit. Before we get into that, I actually made a note card today because I was prepared for this shit. First and foremost, before we get to today's blunt, before you spark your shit, before we get into that motherfucking gasolations, I'm gonna go and hit y'all with the short version. Check this out. Hey man, I shot episode number 5 a month ago. I shot that bitch a month ago, right after episode 4. Fucking around, it was real long. Could not get that. Granted, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't upload that bitch, or attempt to, for 4 days after I made it. I feel you and I feel me. But when I did get ready to upload it on day 4 after I had made that bitch, well, the week it was supposed to go up, I missed a week. I was a week late. But when I came, damn, shit, the hell. But look, when it was a week late, when that motherfucker, what the fuck was that? That shit was crazy. But anyway, when it was a week late, I had fucking I tried to post it and it still didn't fucking work. The motherfucker literally was just, one clip was 50 minutes, one clip was 46 minutes, another clip was like 30 minutes, and the bitch was, every time I try to airdrop it from my phone that I film on to my computer, the motherfucker would just, it wouldn't do it. It would never just finish, it would never get to 1%. So I just eventually said, fuck it. A month went by, and I finally ended up having the idea to fucking get a dual flash drive, because I didn't want to stop doing my podcast. So I got a flash drive that can go into my computer, or peep the game, bitch. Yeah. Hey, and the timestamps is in the description and in the comments. If you don't want to watch the whole thing and you want to jump to every section in this motherfucker where we popping off on some shit and talking about something, you can go to the description or you can go to the motherfucking comments. But yeah, man, I got a jump drive that go to the computer. Then you flip that bitch around, it goes straight into the cell phone. You feel me? That's lit. So I'm gonna get this. I got y'all. I scrapped the old episode 5 because we was talking about shit that was just like so much happened, bruh. Like y'all missed out on so much, but we finna light this fucking gas. You know what I'm saying? Light your shit. Get ready, cuz I'm finna turn on some jazz over here in my world. Then I'm gonna turn on some fucking yeah, I'm gonna put on some jazz over there for y'all too. Move that out the way for me. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, let's do this shit, bitch. I'ma change the light too, motherfucker. Gotta get them motherfucking incense lit, cuz. Yeah. In the beer. Do this shit. Alright, bitch, man, look, we is in this motherfucker, and it's up. It's up, bruh. Hey, I told y'all I made a motherfucking no cut, but check this out. I jam-packed all this shit that done happened since then into one big fucking story, and y'all ain't gonna believe it. So, first and foremost, my old Instagram, that bitch is gone. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker gone. The TikTok Creator Fund, we got kicked out of that bitch. I started doing Kriya Yoga. I read some new books. I started writing a new book. And I even fucking got, okay, well, yeah, I changed my damn socials. But it was like fucking wild, cause after I made the damn episode, that bitch had got deleted. Then my Instagram was going crazy. So after the fucking, after the episode, I mean, after I made episode 5 and shit and everything went to shit with that, I fucking, I didn't post the motherfucker, but in the meantime, I was like fucking making videos on TikTok, but I was getting banned out the ass on that bitch. So I went to Instagram, right? So I'm killing this shit on IG in September. I'm killing this shit in September, going hard. Man, my Instagram running up, bro. We hit like 195,000 followers. They monetized my shit, and I was running it up. I'm talking about $300 a video. Bam, bam, bam. They was like, I hadn't even got one check. I was just watching my money grow. I still had a month before I got paid. Man, I must have goddamn woke up one morning and was like, had a dream about a dude in the crypto community that I be watching on YouTube, and I was like, damn, fuck it, bet. So I'ma just fucking alright, I like the crypto shit. So I wake up, check my crypto account. Oh man, Bitcoin is running the fuck up coincidentally. And then goddamn go to my fucking Instagram. The Instagram done been deleted. That shit fucked me up. So I was like, you know what? I put my phone down. That was the end of that. Got back on TikTok, getting banned out the ass. Then they say, 4 days later, Creator Fund. Hey, you ain't in this shit no more. Now, a week before that, me and my girl had started doing Kriya Yoga. If you know what that is, then you know what it is. If you don't, you go do your research. We started doing Kriya Yoga, Kriya. Shit was fucking shit going, man, I can hear better, I can see better. And I just started devoting myself to my spirituality. Like I stepped back from videos right after as soon as my Instagram got deleted. I wasn't tripping. I stepped back, man. I actually bought some books to read, which was these right here. My favorite book in fucking all of history right now, in all time right now. This bitch is read this whole cover to cover. This motherfucker is called Autobiography of a Yogi. The audio book is on YouTube. You can listen to every chapter 1 through 64, and you can get the hardback off Amazon. And I started reading another book after I finished this one. I got a new book called The Yoga of Jesus, which is fucking unreal, and it is crazy. So shit. And then on top of that, I also started well, that's we gonna get into that. But I started writing a book, bro. Like, yeah, man, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I got this fucking 2 gigabyte hard drive, this 2 gigabyte jump drive where I can like put 2 terabytes of shit. I mean, I'm tripping, 2 terabytes. But yeah, I can put 2 terabytes of shit on this motherfucker, and I start writing a book. It's a book where I'm documenting my spiritual process. Like, I want people to be able to use my life to see what the correlation between, because usually physical shit happens and we don't pay attention to the messages behind it, why it happened, how did this get to me, and usually shit inside of us happen and we don't pay attention to, damn, how does my life match that? We don't never make the correlation. We always look at these as 2 different entities. Same reason why people think their mind is just isolated to their head, or like, well, my emotions or my depression is separated from me. That's something else inside of me. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's shit like that. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm documenting my spiritual process, physical and spiritual, for 10 years at a time, 1 page a month. For each month for 10 years. So in October of 2031, this book will drop, and then everybody will see as my life progress physically, which people will see. They'll get to see what was going on in my head and my mind at the time. Like, when you'll see when I got off track, shit got fucked up. When I got right, shit got right. When you know what I'm saying? I might think I did the right thing and everything just go crazy. Like, you have to, that way people get to see the chaos in life as it unfolds in unpredictable ways, like a young tomato plant growing from the fucking pot. It just goes every goddamn where with no sense of direction. It'll never go up, but nonetheless, fucking how you being firm in your fucking yourself and the clarity that you have, firm in the power over your energy to control how you feel no matter what the fuck is happening. Like a stick in the tomato plant. No matter how wild this fucking stick, no matter how wild this plant grow, I'm gonna stay right here. This stick or this cage or this fence this plant that's in this pot with this plant, I'm gonna stay right here. And so long as you do, that plant gonna always motherfucking wrap around that damn thing, and it might look like it's going all over the place forever. Some of the roots might lead nowhere and they might die. I mean, some of the stems might die. But at the end of the day, water that motherfucker and stay. Well, you ain't gotta water that motherfucker. Stay where you at. Stay firm. Shit gonna unfold the way it's supposed to. Let the stick, if the stick stay where it's at, the plant gonna grow tall and strong. But if the stick move every time the plant move, the fucking plant and the stick will never fucking get nowhere. Same thing with life. If you change your energy every time life bring you some shit, you'll never get nowhere. Every time somebody come at you mad, you get mad. Every time somebody brings stress to you, you get stressed. Every time somebody brings sadness to you, you get sad. Every time somebody, and shit, you can't run from everybody. Well, I just separate myself from you, bro. You can't do that. You can't running from your problems ain't the answer. Yeah, learning how to do what I just said is the answer. You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know, we're gonna get into all of that. But yeah, I'm documenting my spiritual process. And instead of giving y'all 1,000 pages of some shit in a year, I'm gonna give you fucking 120 pages of quality shit over 10 years. And I'm gonna do it every year. Every 10 years till I die. And when I die, whatever book I didn't finish, it's left unfinished, and the new readers will finish that. Like, you have to, you now get the gist, and you now get the message after reading all the volumes. And shit, this is where it starts for you. You feel me? But yeah, bro, this shit been going crazy. Shit been going. This no car shit comes in handy. Shit been going fucking insane and just it been a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? I just now started back filming on TikTok, like for real. My second TikTok got the 200,000 some followers, but my new Instagram is fucking Farod BB, just like on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? 2 B's behind it. I don't know what the B's mean. They stand for B Squad, but B Squad bitch or some shit like that. But nah, man, yeah, bro, this shit I devoted myself to fucking the goddamn. Fuck, I keep wanting to talk about that. We gonna get into that process shit and the consequences. I'm so sick. I am so fucking. Ooh, I love everybody, everything, and in the world. But man, on this camera, I could just say some shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, my current socials, bro. My new Instagram is Farod BB. We're gonna run that hoe up. My TikTok is Farod BB. My second TikTok is Farod22. My Twitter is Farod, and shit, that's it. My Snapchat is Farod_Robinson. Holla at your boy, you know what I'm saying? Tap the fuck in. Tap in, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, cuz like usual, even though all the other little shit with Lil Nas X being pregnant and shit, we ain't get to talk about all that. I made banger ass videos on Instagram, but then they deleted it, so y'all ain't get to see them. Some of y'all did. If you did, you blessed. If you didn't, you missed some shit, man. Like we ain't get to see. You ain't get to see the podcast episode where we talked about Lil Nas X being pregnant and shit. I had cards for all that shit, but I wrote shit down. But you know, it was just like, you know what I'm saying, it just didn't happen. But here we is, and this shit going on today. God damn it, you feel me, bro? But anyway. I heard to pop this shit off the correct way, man. I fucking heard. Welcome back. Episode 5, a goddamn podcast such as this caliber has to have a fucking unbelievable introduction. You feel me? So with that being said, we gotta start with the poppiness of popping shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking advocate. I'm an advocate of the Breakfast Club, bro. I love the fucking Breakfast Club. I do. I swear to God. I can't wait to go in there. It's gonna be fun. But I was checking out like a fucking one of the what they call it? One of the YouTube videos that they posted, man. You know what I'm saying? They was talking about the Netflix people that was walking out because, you know, Dave Chappelle, and they was like, we want more trans. We want more trans shows and shit. We want more trans workers in the higher positions. We want this and that, X, Y, and Z. So, and I heard Charlamagne the God say something that just stuck with me. He always managed to say stuff that stick with me. Which is why he's an interesting person that I would love to have just a conversation with. Not like about something specific, like I gotta round up on this man and talk about something. Nah, it's just that, it put it like this. If it was to be the case and a conversation between me and him was to happen, I would love that shit. There's no fucking telling what I learned. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, with that being said, he said some shit that was like very interesting. He was like, he was talking about, well, yeah, I think that's good. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna protest, you're gonna, you know what I'm saying, you should wanna create those shows and, you know, create those ideas and, you know, get like trans directors, and because, you know, Dave Chappelle went, like he says, he spoke on transgender people and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, that's who was protesting, the transgender workers and people of that community at Netflix headquarters. And Charlamagne was like, well, yeah, that, you know what I'm saying, that's when you protest, that's what you do, you get yourself included and put yourself in those positions and X, Y, and Z. So, and I thought about it, and before he said it, he was like, I want to quote it. He said, you can't tell people what to be offended. He said, well, you can't tell people what to be offended by. And I thought about that on a deeper concept, bro. That's like one of the wildest things I've ever heard. And when you break it down, it's like one of the wildest things you could ever think about. And I've heard a lot of people say some shit like that. So think about it. These people are protesting because they feel offended about what, and this can apply to anybody, any system. Bear with me now, bro. Cause hold on, fuck, I ain't got my little microphone stand. Give me a second, cause you know, with all due respect, there is fucking, hold on. With all due respect, you can apply this to any people who protest for like anything, and just you have to line the energy up. Not everything, but you line it up. It's like when you walk into a room and you be like, oh, the elephant in the room, when it's you and somebody else, that feeling, line that feeling up. That's what I'm saying. Don't look at the situation indirectly, because all protests and shit like this ain't the same. So in this particular situation, these people are protesting because they feel offended about what Dave Chappelle said, and they think Netflix should do this and do this because of, at the root of it, it made me, they feel like, and not saying they think or it ain't real, this made me feel like this, and this is, and on top of that, this is bad, X, Y, and Z for this, and this. Now, when you think about that, cuz, that comes from a place of us being raised in a world where we feel like other people can make us feel certain types of ways. Cause you saying that shit, I think a little trans teenager would see this and feel horrible about themselves and want to commit suicide. Or I think a person would see this and this would inspire somebody to, you know what I'm saying, who in a position of power not want to give a trans person a job, and then that trans person is going to be less off, ultimately ending in them feeling fucked up and depression. You know what I'm saying? It all boils down where even if the result is up the chain, like somebody being inspired to do harm towards a person of that community, or if it's directly talking about the consequences being somebody just seeing the shit and being fucked up. It all comes from a place of us living in a society where we feel like the world can make us feel types of ways and shit, and we think that things can happen on the outside, and we think that our emotions, our anger and happiness and joy and sadness and rage and fucking fear and all of that shit, we think that shit happens out here. And usually the best way is to see how we think that is when it comes to depression and happiness, because people think money can buy you happiness, and some people think depression ain't even fucking a part of them. They think it's some shit, there's a fuck up in their mind, when less than fucking 10% of the damn population even has a pathological illness, which is an illness that is fucking some shit you were born with. The majority of the population in America, for damn sure, is not born like that. But it's not to condemn these people, and by these people I mean shit, anybody with depression and of the transgender community, anybody of these of communities in any aspect. This is all in the name of fucking everybody, and this is what I'm talking about, is true inclusion, but from the sense of self. Like, it's all about self-realization. You have to do, there's work to be done in you. So with that being said, back to the original statement, he said you can't tell people what to be offended by. Now, with that being said, understanding that your emotions and the things you feel inside of you are in your control, bro. When somebody brings anger, for all my Christians out there, peep the game. I'm not a Christian. I don't follow no religion. But to the people that's Christians, because I know a lot of people are, shit, I'm finna tell you why the fuck Jesus was, when he was quote unquote on the cross, and he looked down at the motherfuckers and was like, shit, don't be mad at them, bro. They don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna tell you fucking why. And I'm gonna tell you why he still loved their ass. It ain't cause he was a fucking superhuman or some shit. It's cause he realized that being human is super as fuck. But I'm finna explain it to you. Cause when you live in a world and you know that your emotions and the shit, the energy that flows through you, that you shift to create your emotions. Move it over here, you get anger. Move it like this, you get happy. Move it like this, you get fear. Shit, when you learn that that's what's going on and that you can move that shit through your body and choose to be how you want to be, and you know that power over yourself comes from within and not out here, then shit, you understand that people that's doing shit ain't doing shit because they fucked up or you're a lower life form or some shit. They're doing it because they're fucking out of control. A dog with rabies is gonna maul a motherfucker. All dogs ain't gonna maul your ass, but a dog with rabies is more like probably going to probably gonna maul your shit. You feel me? Hold on. That's better. A dog with rabies gonna maul your ass. That don't mean dogs is just born like that. That's fucking crazy. We believe that about dogs, but not about people. You see what I'm saying? A person that's out of control, that does not understand, that does not know, technically don't know what the fuck they doing, is going to do some devious, diabolical shit. Especially when they got a limited identity, meaning that they don't care about shit outside that identity. This is my country. Fuck everything other than that. This is I'll kill you for them. This is my family. Fuck everything other than that. I'll kill you for them. When you got a small identity, you'll do the darkest shit in the world to protect whatever the fuck that is. I don't give a fuck, and you gonna feel like it's the right thing. Shit, when you got a small identity, yeah, you blow up buildings with thousands of people in them bitches in the name of the right thing. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, when you got a small identity, you whack motherfuckers and don't feel bad about it. I did that to protect them. Hey, bruh, you can sleep well however you want, but when it's not about making you feel bad about what you're doing. It's about giving you clarity. If you cool with that, bruh, do your shit. But the reality of it is, yeah, you have a small identity and you are a part of the same problem in the world that you don't like. Now, if you cool with that, that's cool. But I'm just saying that if you hate people taking life and doing all this shit, don't you think you shouldn't like it? Don't you think motherfuckers will train with their guns on dummies, on how to pop a dummy and take a motherfucker down. I ain't never seen a motherfucker train on how to shoot a motherfucker in the leg or the waist or the ankle or some shit over and over. Yeah, most people that train with their guns, they aiming for the head. They want to kill out the gate. That's not even shit. They're not, motherfucker. Then when the situation happen, motherfucker be like, shit, well, I couldn't have did nothing else. That's all I could have did, cause you trained for this. You didn't train for, yeah, you coulda. You couldn't have planned this shit, but you could have trained to fucking shit. Maybe if you shot a dummy in the fucking ankle or shot a can on the ground, goddamn 600 fucking times like you shot that bitch in the head, you probably would have popped his ass in the ankle and never would have killed him. And that motherfucker would have shit. I promise you, man. You hit a motherfucker, goddamn pat. Shit, motherfucker take a couple bullets before they die, and they ain't gonna hit your ass back either. I swear on every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? The risk is the same shit. But at the same time, it's just like that shit comes with identity. Not because a person's fucked up, not because, you know what I'm saying, you hate you less of a human. No, bro. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like that's just what it is. But you have to choose, make a choice in yourself. But that's how it goes. When the world bring you some shit, you don't bring it back, bruh. You can't tell people what to be offended by, but being offended is not a goddamn trophy. It's not an award to carry around. Like and I ain't explained my other point. Jesus looked down at the fucking people that was fucking him up, and he didn't hate them because he knew that they hadn't realized the same thing he realized, that, oh yeah, I control this. They're just like this because of the world. They've been conditioned by this society. Just like even in the Bible it say, hey man, hey, you gotta know this shit. Even if you don't believe it, it's helpful to know holy books. Shit, even in the Bible it say, let man not conform no more to the patterns of the world, yet he be transformed by the renewing of his mind. Like, hey, cuz, what's up? Like, you feel me? The shit is everywhere. It's in all them bitches. But anyway, with that being said, being offended by something is not a fucking trophy. That's like you can't tell people what to be offended by. A person that gets offended is out of control because you have to make a choice to get angry, bro. When somebody come at you and say some fuck shit to you, you have to anger and stress and pain and not pain, but what that shit is called, pain from grief and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Those lower level emotions, like the lower frequency emotions and shit. Those motherfuckers, that type of shit kills you. Too much of that shit can fucking kill you. Doctors will tell you that stress, anger, anxiety, that shit that raises your blood pressure will murk your ass. You can't live with your blood pressure through the roof 24/7 for a fucking full life. That shit'll never happen. So when somebody comes at you, they killing themselves. Cause when a motherfucker come at you angry as a bitch, mad, full of shit, we just said that shit will kill you. So they're literally walking up to you drinking poison. You know what I'm saying? But their poison is in the form of cuss words and all this other shit. But it's not because they're a lower life form. It's not because they're a fucked up person. This is just how they have come to see their life. They don't know that they're fucking killing themselves by taking on that shit and putting and fucking and moving their energy in that way by coming up to you getting angry and spreading this fucking deadly, probably want to kill your ass energy, all this type of shit. They don't know what the fuck they doing. They don't know that they are fucking killing themselves, because if they did, they wouldn't fucking do it. They would seek to be in control of themselves, and fucking despite what they, you know what I'm saying, they would seek that. But everybody has to go on their own journey. That's probably how they, that's probably the type of household they grew up in, or God knows what. But for them to bring that shit to you, and then you start drinking poison too, cause you finna get mad and get to cussing them out, so you gonna drink poison thinking it's finna kill them. Both of y'all drinking poison thinking it's gonna kill the other fucking person, and then leave the bitch thinking one of y'all was better than the other. Like, what the fuck type of shit? It don't work like that, bro. Nah, cause now some more shit gonna happen to you. These bullets of energy that you shoot out into the world when you interact with all life and all objects around you, them bitches circle this motherfucker like space debris. You can't see it, but it's goddamn gajillions of that shit moving through this motherfucker, moving through the atmosphere at hundreds of thousands of miles an hour. You can't even see it. But if a fucking piece the size of this cap hit a goddamn spaceship in the front, it's gonna blow the whole front off that bitch. Factually. Yeah, that's how it is. You put these little bullets of energy out there and fucking in the world because you say somebody offended me. You came up to me and called me fat, and I chose to feel like shit about it. That's your fault. You're such a fucked up person. You an asshole. They need to do something about you. They need to do something about them, so they need to do something about you so you can't hurt nobody else's feelings. Nah, you need to do something about you so you won't go interact with the world from that pain and fuck something else up. Cause a person that's not a person that ain't fixed can't fix the world. And ain't none of us fucking fixed. So the only thing you can fix is your damn self. So yeah, you can't tell people what to be offended by, but that is not a fucking privilege. That is like saying, that is like fucking shit. Hell, in that case, hell, you can't tell people, you cannot fucking tell people not to do shit. You know what I'm saying? All this shit should be okay. We should all be able to just fuck everything up. Should nobody be feeling no way about nothing. You should be, man, motherfuckers should be just murking motherfuckers, and all y'all shut up. Let somebody hit your baby in the head. Shut up. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, motherfucker, like that, it doesn't work like that. So you definitely but anyway, nah, it's like you have to I lost myself in that last little second. That be bud be getting me. I be rolling. But nah, man, all I'm saying is, when people say you can't tell somebody, when they say you can't tell somebody how what to be offended by, then yeah, you can't tell them what to be offended by, but that ain't what you should be trying to tell them. You shouldn't be trying to tell them how to deal with them being. You shouldn't be trying to tell them that the way to deal with you being offended is by changing some shit on the outside. The way to deal with you being offended is to gain control over your life energies within yourself. Because now when a person A person that's happy does everything from a happy place. Genuinely happy. A person that's depressed does everything from a depressed place. A person that's angry, they do everything from an angry fucking place. You ever seen NBA young boy fans be like, and they be doing shit aggressive because they feel like shit. An aggressive person like young boy might do everything aggressive, which is the joke. That's the joke. That's the meme. So you see what I'm saying? So this is the situation. When you got some shit going on in yourself, the way to fix that is not by you feel offended because a person made jokes about something that you believe in and the company you work for is okay with that. So to fix the way that made you feel, or the way you think it made somebody else feel or could make other people feel, you think the solution is to fix something on the outside. Cause if we get these people working in this place and doing this, if we get trans people working at Netflix and doing this and doing that, that will solve the problems within myself or the other trans person that saw Dave Chappelle stuff or X, Y, and Z. Now I'm not saying don't get them working there, but to go out your way to make change in your workplace for the sake of inner circumstances is a false effort. Because to do it just to be like, hey y'all, we should just get together and just get other, talk to Netflix and see if we could get more trans people working here. Not because we mad, but we like it working. We like working here, but let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do it for the sake of fucking helping other trans people do the shit and get a job up here in Netflix and high up in Netflix and shit. But rather instead do it because of people. They're doing it because this made me feel this type of way, and I don't want it to make nobody else feel that type of way. Nothing on the outside should be able to make nobody feel no type of way at all. That solves everything. When people understand who they really are, when you understand that in life, in this world, before you was anything, before you was black, white, tall, short, fucking long hair, blonde hair, coarse hair, non-coarse hair, fucking trans, straight, goddamn gay, bisexual, big feet, little feet, fucking Indian, Asian, before you Christian, Muslim, before you was whatever the fuck you feel like you are, there was something before that. You was life. I'm not saying don't partake in none of the shit that you believe in and none of that shit that I just named. But what I am saying is, when you put any of that above the original, the clarity of the situation, that when you look at this shit with a clear set of eyes and not some shit that you've taken on in your life, then you see that the first thing you was in this world before you was anything was life. You was life. That's it. That's it. That's why knowing that you was alive is the best shit in the world. That's why that's the best thing to be happy about. That's why even if you living on the street, there's a reason to fucking smile, cause you didn't have to make the sun come up this morning. And if that bitch didn't come up, you was fucked out the gate. So that's the reason why every day above ground is a good day. Cause boy, to have the fucking awareness to say, man, I know I'm here right now. I know I'm alive right now. What the fuck? Yeah, that's some shit. Ain't no other animal doing that but us. Yeah, cuz what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So so getting angry and getting offended and depression and shit like that, that's what happens when your human intelligence works against you. When you don't realize how to use the complex instruments called imagination. Memory and shit like that, your imagination and your memory and your thought, to be able to use that shit to help you. But it instead, it's like getting in a Lamborghini and not knowing how to drive. It doesn't help you. This motherfucker scares the shit out of you and then wraps you around a light pole, killing your motherfucking ass. And then you crawl out and take your last breath and say, man, why they build that bitch ass car like that? It wasn't a car, love. It was you. So it's not the world, bro. It's not the world. It's not the world. It's not the world. It's everybody in the world that thinks it's the world. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like when it come to protests and shit like that, like bro, we need to understand that the solution ain't out here. The solution ain't in the government. The solution to making more trans people feel better and stop depression and stop depression in gay people and gay and gay women and black men and all that shit. The solution to all of these inner problems in the world, this ain't none of this shit is in the White House or the government. We get there, yeah, we'll get there, but we have to get, in order to get there, we have to fix in here. Cause if we fix in here, then people, cause think about it, you gonna get there by doing something negative to another motherfucker somehow, some way. And then you gonna get in there thinking you doing the right thing, and it's gonna be a million motherfuckers thinking you doing the wrong thing. There's still a divide. There's still a fucking divide. But then people will be like, oh, well, fuck them people. Them the people that don't matter. See what I'm saying? Them the people that don't give a fuck about the world changing and you know what I'm saying, and black people and gay people. Them people, fuck them people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck them because they grew up in a household with a bunch of motherfuckers that hate gay people and they 40 years old and they just living like that. Yeah, even though and the way it's looking like they'll never change their mind. But fuck them though, still. Good people, as great people, we're part of the top in society. And I ain't just talking about like gay people, black people, I'm talking about everybody. All the people in the world that think they good people, this is how they think. Yeah, we're up there, but fuck them people. Like I ain't never heard a good person say fuck any type of life in this motherfucker. I ain't think that was on the application for good people. But anyway, see what I'm saying, bro? See what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what you want that you think is right, and then you realize shit, this problem ain't solved until nobody's like, until everybody understands. It's called understanding. Understanding, compassion, love, clarity. Goddamn, we could roll this shit. You feel me? But anyway, like I'm saying, you definitely don't want to do it that way. You don't fucking want to. You don't push this fucking, and when I say agenda, I mean everybody. As a society, we push this agenda that to change the world, we all gotta go out there and go up against another motherfucker. We gotta fight something. We gotta change something other than ourselves to change the world. Man, all we need, instead of us all promoting that shit, we promoting it to every community, every church, every fucking disease. We're promoting that shit everywhere. To fix this shit, we gotta fight something. You fight your enemies, I fight mine over here, and we all win. Cause that's some bullshit. We all need to be promoting, all sitting down and all shutting the fuck up and all looking in ourselves and all fixing ourselves. That's it. That's all. But then somebody that be like, man, that shit, that don't make sense. That don't make sense. But then shit, they'll look around you and be like, and look at you and say the world don't make sense. And then think the solution to living a joyful and healthy and abundant life in this world is gonna make sense. You can clearly see the world don't make sense from our human, through looking at it through our human logic, the logical part of the brain, the way that most people like to look at shit. Looking at it logically, the world makes no goddamn sense. So do you really think the solution to living a happy, joyful, and fulfilling life in this bitch is gonna make sense? You think the math problem, fish plus microwave, fish plus goddamn plank, goddamn wood equals something that makes sense? That's what you think? Fish plus wood plus beer. That's what you think. You telling me that when the answer to that equation comes out as some complete fuck shit, you gonna get mad cause you thought it was supposed to make sense? Yeah, cause the shit I'm saying might not make sense, but that's all the more reason why you should be ready to try it. You feel me? Cause obviously you've been trying the right shit and life been looking at you like, what the fuck you doing? And you've been like, man, that don't make no sense. I did it right. Yeah. It don't matter. You can sit there and sit in your pride and be like a motherfucker. You sound like them women that be like, man, I turn my back on all my kids. And if they never came back, I'll be cool with that. Cause I did the right thing. I raised them right. That was on them. You think that's gonna matter when you fucking 80 years old and ain't none of your babies around you because they don't like you. You think you and your pride sitting down in the corner saying, you did the right thing, though. You think that's gonna matter? If you could go back, you would have just told them what the fuck they wanted to hear just so they'll be here with you today. So yeah, you think it's gonna be worth feeling like I did the logical thing when you fucking 70 and your life is almost over and you possibly, it was something else you could have tried too, but you was just so hell bent on that shit won't work. You can never get a bunch of people to do that shit, but you think you can get a bunch of people to protest and vote and do all that shit and change and fight the police. You see people don't know we see people don't give a fuck about that. We do not have lots of people ready to get up and go march and do this shit, man. We got a lot of people doing it, but we don't have lots of people eager to do that shit. Motherfuckers don't even want to vote. Motherfuckers is not trying to get up and go and march in the street no more to fight no shit. They really aren't, bro. They aren't. That's the shit that birthed cancel culture. That's the shit where people protest in hopes of changing some form of the world to gain some change in themselves or inside within others. That's the non-toxic side of cancel culture, but it's still not fucking healthy, not for the world, for the individual. That whoever the individual is, all the individuals that make up it's about them. It's not about me or you. It's about the individual. Me to myself, you to you, them to them. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't good for the individual. Then you got the toxic side of cancel culture that's like always on everything. They nuking shit like that too. But nah, man, that whole you can't tell somebody what to be offended by, that makes no sense. Cause you shouldn't nobody be able to offend you. They shouldn't. That's a fact. They shouldn't. Can't tell you what to be offended by, but I can definitely tell you shouldn't be able to be offended. Cause that is in somebody who is trying to be a full human being. That is in a human being's fucking natural right. You know what I'm saying? Everything else outside of being a full human, that shit don't matter. It's literally here for our experience. And if we deem that motherfucking shit so, that's it. That's why putting emphasis on your family, your country, your color, your sexuality and all of that shit. Do it. Do it as you see fit. But do not never feel like that shit is actually you. Because once you do, all it takes is a motherfucker to step on it and you lose control. And be like, shit, look what they made me do. Or look what they did to me. Like, nah, they said gibberish with their mouth. Sounds. And you chose to do this because your brain had been conditioned through muscle memory, just like PTSD. Slam a door, he swore he heard a gun. Shit, PTSD through it's almost a form of PTSD through muscle memory. Shit, you grew up responding to shit a certain way that when a motherfucker step on them toes the right way, man, the shit happened so fast you think it was a natural reaction. Whole time it was a lightning quick decision that you made subconsciously in the blink of a fucking eye. So yeah, bro, I can't tell you what to be offended by, but should nobody be able to offend you. I'm gonna leave you with that. Boom. Hey, but for real. Anyway, the process, bitch. The motherfucking process, bro. I have been committing myself to the process. That's what I've been doing. I wrote myself a gym plan, man. I learned that most of my fucking my life this year, I've been focusing on consequences. Like, man, I have been focusing on consequences and shit. Man, hold on, cause I'm killing this shit. I had been focusing on consequences and shit, man. I wasn't really worried about the process. And I heard somebody say that, man. It was like, I heard Sadhguru say, basically, people don't care about the process of shit. It was a time in the world where people literally would devote their motherfucking life to carving out a damn wall full of beautiful symbols that they might not never even live to see. But they gonna carve that bitch out and they gonna take their time. You know what I'm saying? That's why buildings last. We ain't built shit that's standing 5,000 years. Construction was better back then. Cause they made the shit. They took time, geometry. They focused on the geometry. The more perfect the geometry is, the longer some shit will stand. Look at the pyramids and shit. Shit. We don't focus on quality. We want to get built. We want to build whole cities in a night. Whole cities in 10, 20 years. Shit, these motherfuckers was building civilizations over long fucking periods of time, and the structures they built in them motherfuckers stood. And the regular people who built little regular old structures without perfect geometry, shit, them bitches ain't here. You can't go find a whole goddamn Aztec village from fucking 6,000 years ago just preserved. Yeah, the structure's gone, cuz. But the shit that was built the most precise is still standing. So, with that being said, it's like I said, man, I scratched everything, bro. I was like, fuck the videos. I'm gonna just focus on making good videos whenever I pick my phone up. Then I was like, fuck read my book and trying to read multiple pages every day. I'm gonna just read one goddamn page, man. So check this out, man. I gave myself a routine, bro. I sat in that gym, built me a workout plan. Peep this how I go. I wake up in the morning, dog. I get to my Kriya yoga, man. 13 minutes of Kriya yoga, mantras and hymns. Man, I do my Kriya yoga, get up, brush my teeth, roll me a joint, light that bitch, smoke. I drank some water and then light that bitch and smoke. Cause I don't really eat breakfast too much. Like that whole 3 meal a day shit is a lie. But I don't eat breakfast, so I fucking light that bitch, smoke, head to the gym, run. Depending on what day it is, let's say it's Monday. That's arms, shoulders. That's my arms. That's like my arm day basically. Arms and upper body and shit. Arms, chest, inner chest, outer chest, shoulders, shit like that. So I go to the gym, man. Cardio. Check this out. I hit that bitch, do my cardio. Gotta run 1 mile. Run me a fucking mile doing breathing techniques. So I do my breathing techniques so I can run a mile in like 5 miles an hour in like 14 minutes. I don't know if that's fast or not, but I run that bitch. So do that motherfucker, and then I get down. I get off that hoe, go to the weight room, 3 sets of 15 on the bench press, 3 sets of 15 on the fucking chest press, 3 sets of 15 on the dips, 3 sets of 15 on the pull-ups, and then 40 on my abs. 40 on on the left side, 40 on the right side, 40 in the middle. So I'm doing 40 times 3 on sit-ups. Then shit, I get up out that motherfucker, go to the fucking the yoga room, do 1 minute stretch on left leg, 1 minute stretch on right leg, half lotus pose for 13 minutes, and do meditate for another 13 minutes of Kriya yoga. Go to the basketball gym, set my timer for 10 minutes, shoot the ball, form my shot, shoot the ball, go get the ball, form another shot, shoot the ball, go get the ball, form another shot, shoot the ball, go get the ball for 10 minutes flat. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not breaking none of this shit either. I'm doing 1 minute stretches, 13-minute meditations, 15 sets on my workout, 10-minute practicing my shot. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Lee said, I ain't scared of a man that done did 10,000 kicks, but I'm terrified of a man that done practiced one kick 10,000 times. So fuck that shit. So shit, get my shot right for 10 minutes, and then shit, turn the ball in, head to the crib. Not head to the crib, go to the water, sit by the water, shit, read 1 page in my book, front and back, highlight some lines, put that bitch in my bag, pull out my journal, write my new affirmation down, which is, I am committed to the process. I write that down 21 times on the front, 21 times on the back, close my book, throw it in the bag, zip my bag up, walk home, get to the crib, light a blunt, shit, boom, get to the crib, take a shower, light a blunt, and from that point, I'm watching crypto videos and shit. But yeah, bro, man, I've been committed to the motherfucking circuit, the process, bro. I really been on this shit, and the first day I did that shit, man, I felt so fucking accomplished, dog, cause I was like, that was the first time in a long time I had just felt like, damn, like I really just been doing this shit. Like I felt so successful. Like I was like, man, I really just did my day exactly how I wanted to do, and I wasn't tired. I actually handled my shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Anyway, like I was saying, I told y'all about a limited identity. It's like if everybody in the world instead of pushing change in the world, people need to push, expand your identity. You need to raise kids to love everybody. Understand that the only difference between them and fucking Adolf Hitler is that, bro, Hitler hating fucking Jewish people, and the motherfucker up the street hating anybody in that they for any reason. The only difference is, I'm talking about really hating somebody. Hitler really hated Jewish people, and take somebody from your neighborhood that really hates somebody else, right? Only difference is Hitler had a limited identity because he thought if you wasn't this or this, you was this. And the other motherfucker got a limited identity. They think because you did this or you this or this, then you this or enemy or whatever. So with that shit being said, same thing, limited identity. They both got hate. The only difference is Adolf Hitler had fucking bro, he had damn, this shit killing me. He was fucking empowered in that shit. People always want to know how to have more confidence and how to be more empowered and shit. That's why the video that I made about having more self-confidence was the way it was, because people do not need to know how to have more fucking confidence and goddamn empower and be more empowered in their ignorance. Cause when you empower a motherfucker that's full of hate on the inside that we don't know about, when you empower them and they feel more empowered in themselves, you know what an empowered human can fucking do. Shit, Jeff Bezos was empowered like a motherfucker. Goddamn organized the shit out of a website and made Amazon. Hitler was empowered like a motherfucker. Organized the shit out of fucking death. This man mass produced death. Cause that's the type of shit humans can do. We're capable of literally putting shit together on tremendous scales. Whether that's some good shit or some heinous shit, it don't matter. But when a human has a limited identity, goes out of fucking control, or aka does not realize who the fuck they are, they will do some crazy shit. Like a dog get rabies, he will do some crazy shit. All dogs ain't bad. No dog is born bad. But give his ass rabies, you gonna hate him. Shit, same thing with a person. Ain't no human born bad. Ain't no human just naturally bad. But get that motherfucker, let that motherfucker take that motherfucker out of control. Let him not think he ain't in control of his thoughts and emotions and the shit happening inside of himself. Goddamn, you'll see what he do. That's what Hitler did. You think if one of these KKK members wasn't empowered like that, motherfucker, you think he couldn't do that today? You think in 2021 a motherfucker, alright, boy, you crazy. The Twin Towers just happened in goddamn 2001, so I'm gonna need you to like shit. 20 some years ain't a long time. Shit, don't lose that. But it ain't cause people fucked up. That's the problem. We gotta go kill these people and do this cause people fucked up. Nah, people ain't fucked up. People is out of control. And you out of control cause you wanna kill other people that's out of control. Get your shit together and go help them realize that they don't know what they doing so they can get their shit together. And if they locked up in jail for life, help them get their shit together so they can help motherfuckers coming in get their shit together, so when they come out, they can get outside and get their shit together and help other motherfuckers get their shit together. Then motherfuckers can make opportunities for people who got their shit together and getting their shit together, so felons can have places to live after they get a goddamn job. Cause somebody after they get out of jail, cause somebody gonna wanna open that motherfucker. Somebody's gonna want to, cause you've been spreading getting your shit together. So everybody's getting their shit together. You feel me? And even if a motherfucker is in jail and they ain't coming out, shit, now that you got motherfuckers going to jail giving a fuck about these people who grew up in these fucked up situations that only grew to new their life like the shit that they did. Whether you coming home or not, give it to them. Give them the enlightenment. Give them the clarity. Give them the whatever the fuck you want to call it. Give them that wisdom so they can find that peace in themselves, so that they can now heal people that they touched or people that's just as fucked up as they was or some shit. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cuz people gonna call you crazy for telling people this type of shit. People try to fucking chastise you and probably fucking nail you to the cross, try to nail you down with this fucking shit. But guess what happened? Hey, like I said, a lot of y'all probably done read the fucking Bible, and I'm knowing this shit. They did goddamn they beat the fuck out of Jay Murray. You see what happened to Jesus there when he ran around telling motherfuckers to meditate and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom of God is within you. You know what I'm saying? Turn the other cheek. You know what turn the other cheek basically meant? When people bring you fucking bullshit, when people bring you anger, don't you become anger. Just turn the other cheek. When they slap you, when they hit you on the ass, just give them the other one to hit. You know what I'm saying? Be a good slave. You know what all that shit meant? All that shit meant, cuz no matter what's happening on the outside, remember, understand, and know the truth that you are all powerful within yourself. Nothing on the outside of this motherfucker can fuck with you. Don't give a fuck, bro. Hey, you ever heard, you know what a yogi is? You know what a swami is? You know what a fucking monk is? Yeah, you know what these yoga masters and shit? These motherfuckers? Cause, yeah, they do shit like fucking meditate for 6 hours, for 6 months straight in the snow. But they can warm their bodies up, die meditating at will. Yeah, they do this type of shit, cuz. Motherfuckers make sense come out their hands from thin air. Okay, who that sound like? Sound like a lot of people from some religions, you know, Buddha and shit, Shiva, you know what I'm saying, Jesus, Mavatar Babaji, you know what I'm saying, the one that Jesus discipled under, you know what I'm saying? Cause if you do your research, Jesus shit, well, we can't prove none of this shit, and whether we can prove it or not don't matter. It's not about the human or the man, it's the qualities of the man. But this is just fun to talk about shit. But anyway, when it came to that shit, hell, you see what happened when Jesus came around telling motherfuckers, shit, the power is within you, and then you can motherfuckers shouldn't basically be able to control how you feel and how you treat them. You should be able to be joyful within, because if you are, you're gonna love them regardless of how they treat you. I don't give a fuck no matter what they do. On some Naruto shit, oh man, all this shit ties together. Naruto, Buddhism, Christianity, the fucking Bible, the Quran, spirituality, yoga masters, monks and shit. This shit is all the same goddamn shit. If you can't walk into a fucking palace and see a bunch of motherfuckers praying to whoever the fuck they praying to, and be like, man, these people is seeking the divine in they self. Oh my fucking God. Most people don't do that. Most people get out here and be like, man, hey man, we need to save these motherfuckers. They gonna burn up, or the old dude with the Bigfoot gonna come in here and kick their ass. Like, yeah, cause you see what I'm saying? But that's usually how shit go, man. But limited identities, bro, you definitely that shit is not some shit we should be promoting. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers should not be looking at themselves as just, this is my family, my country, if you don't love everybody, and if you don't love, fuck everybody. If you don't love every life in this world like you love your fucking children, the same way. You know what it'll take for a motherfucker to kill their kids? Peep the game. See, I like giving dark examples, cause that shit wake your ass up and it get your attention. It make you start listening, cause I know you're listening now. Cause motherfuckers be like, people used to look at me and be like, ooh, I wonder where he going. Then I say no bullshit. They used to look at me like that. But now when I say shit like that, people tune in even harder, because they know I ain't finna fumble no shit, because I'm saying the shit I'm saying, I ain't never on no opinion shit. I'm really telling people some actual shit that's useful. So it's like, think about this. You know what it'll take for a motherfucker to kill they fucking kids, bro? The average person. Like, do you know? Bro, your kid could be dead and come back as a zombie. Not even your child. Motherfuckers still wouldn't be able to, like, bro. Motherfuckers would, like, killing your child would be the last fucking resort. When I say, bro, that motherfucker ain't even the last resort. That bitch is so for you will try everything in your goddamn possibility, every motherfucking thing in your arsenal, the next man arsenal. You will go out your way, inconvenience yourself. You will get it the fuck in to try to save this motherfucking child from death, which ain't gonna happen. Now imagine if you was going that hard out of love for every fucking life on this earth. Meaning that, man, I'ma only kill it if I fucking got to, and damn, when I say it's the last option, goddamn, I'ma do the memo. I'ma make it quick, and I ain't gonna bullshit. Like, we ain't gonna, you see what I'm saying? Imagine motherfuckers had that type of, imagine if anger and violence was pushed. Imagine if the agenda of anger and violence being so far as the last resort that fucking, you know what I'm saying? Cause bro, motherfuckers be talking about we're gonna have a third world war. Man, you think these motherfucking countries don't know that if we have a third world war, this bitch is over? Do you not know that? Do you not know that shit? Like, do you not understand that if we have a third world war, it's over? Yeah. And we just talked about people killing their kids. You think these motherfuckers these rich motherfuckers that run these other governments in the world, that they want to fucking annihilate themselves and their own children? Yeah, they might do it if they feel like they could still live in the world, but if the whole world is completely uninhabitable because we have nuked this bitch to a crisp, I'm me and my family underground, and the other king over there underground 1,000 miles away. Like, yeah, it's not fun no more. We can't even go to war no more, cause bitch, we all underground or dead, one or the other. I don't know how many y'all. So anyway. But with that being said, bro, that shit, motherfuckers is not finna do that. But it's gonna be real hard for the world to realize as a collective that, yeah, bro, this ain't working. People know that the way that we running society now isn't working, but they doing everything in their power to not just do what they know need to be done, which is the work in themselves 100%. They trying to nudge away from it, like, I'm gonna do work inside myself and heal myself, but we still gotta fix these other motherfuckers in the world. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it's not, you know what I'm saying? But mental health, bro, I wanted to talk about this shit. I wrote that down on my card, cuz mental health in men, dog. I made a video about this shit. Let me light my blunt. Hold on. Y'all, let me drink some water. My throat is on fire. Y'all got me running this shit, cause you know I had to make it. Bitch, I had to make episode 5 a TV. I had to make episode 5 a show, bro. But yeah, bro, like mental health in men, man. I talked about this shit the other day, but that video, a lot of people saw it. Really, I'm bullshit. I was about to say they didn't get that many views. Man, so many people saw that bitch. But anyway, but like I told men on that motherfucker that was watching that shit, you gotta understand, like I said, limited identity. Motherfucking men is losing their mind because they ain't living up to the society standards of what a real man is. Like, cuz, you ain't no real man first. You ain't no man first. You ain't no white man first. You ain't no black man first. Bitch, you ain't no criminal first. You ain't no motherfucking father first. You a fucking life. You a life. You a life. Give yourself permission to feel. You gotta start somewhere, cause you done fucked it up so bad for so long. It ain't just ain't gonna work that simple. I can't just tell you a life and you fix your shit now, cause you done been this way for so long. But bro, you gonna have to understand, you gonna have to let yourself feel that shit. It's scientifically fucking proven that the same hormones inside of fucking stress and anger that make up stress, anger, and the same hormones that's produced when you get angry and stressed out and all that shit. My voice cracked like a bitch. But the same hormones that's produced in those state of emotions are produced when you cry, when you let that shit out, when you grieve and go through that shit. That's why when you cry, you feel better, cause you letting out those hormones through your fucking tears. So nah, bro. You definitely need to allow I give you permission. If you don't give yourself permission, nigga, I give you permission to feel this shit. I give you permission to let yourself feel whatever it is that the fuck you been holding back. I want to kill my little flower. Oh nah, that bitch just didn't want to do it. But nah, like, you gotta do that shit, cause mental health in men is coming from motherfuckers like other people out in the world that don't know what they're doing, cause they're out of control and they think that other people can make them feel certain types of ways. So they go out in the world and they say shit like, a real man's supposed to do this and a real man's supposed to do that and a real man's supposed to do this, limited identities. But you see them say that, you see them do some behavior, so you make some behavior in your mind and you choose to try to live by it, or you choose to feel bad because, well, there's 400 million people in America and 399 million think that a real man is supposed to do everything in the house. So if I'm not living up to that standard of a real man, I'm fucking up. Oh my God, that's a problem. It's not the world's problem either. This world's just fucked up. Why would you all think that? No, it's not the world's problem. That's just a self problem that's gotten out of control. Everybody, every motherfucker in damn near in the United States, every motherfucker damn near in this motherfucker has gone out of control and do not understand that it's in them. Half of them, the majority of them, do not understand that the problems that they trying to fix in the world are inside of their fucking self. They don't understand that. So they out there in the world trying to change the country and change the world. They trying to change the world on fucking 80% and changing themselves on 20%, letting that shit take time. But they moving fast to goddamn protest and change the world, or get mad at people or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got people on the internet that leave hateful comments. You got people that peacefully go out there and they, you know what I'm saying, they protest and shit. It's all different, you know what I'm saying? It's not all, that's why I'm telling you, it's not nothing negative. It's just that it's all about the individuals. Like, cause that shit, it's all individuals do things, you know what I'm saying, that they feel like is in their best interest or in the best interest of somebody else. But we live in a society where we base the quality of our life off the results of our behavior. We do something and we look at the results of it to determine whether we're living a quality life or not. Lots of people think they living good because they got a lot of money and they can pay all their bills and shit. They equate the physical success and the pleasantness in their physical life to the quality of their life within themselves. You know what I'm saying? When that's not a measure. Cause this world can go anyway. You can do everything right and it fall to shit. You can do everything right and it go wrong. Do everything wrong and it go right. The only way you live through this life fulfilled and happy is if you understand that you have to transcend above this. You have to fucking evolve above this. Yes, bro. Yes. I'm not here to bullshit you. Yes, you have to not have revenge. You have to practice that. Just like you go in the gym and can't shoot and you shoot garbage like a bitch. You have to let people see you shoot like a bitch, like a little shooting hoe, and miss all the time. They're gonna laugh. They're gonna make thoughts in their head, but you keep shooting that motherfucker. And goddamn it, after about 6 months, you come in that motherfucking nigga and you shooting that bitch right. You killing that hoe, but you earn that. Every shot you hitting that motherfucker, you earned that. But if you don't come to the gym for 6 months and you keep bullshitting and keep fucking up, you earned that too. Not to say you a bad person, but you earned that too. You gotta understand, man. You gotta understand. You gotta fucking do this shit. Shit, the shit gon' go. But you have to fucking know who the fuck you are. I lost my train of thought. That shit be fucking with me. I hate that. But anyway, man, damn, that shit happened one time. It used to happen a lot. See, to notice that shit didn't happen nine times up to just now. But anyway, like I was saying, me and limited identity. Stop trying to live up to fucking the standards of somebody else, bro. That shit is not real. That shit is not realistic. It don't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. What somebody else does is what they do. Your behavior is on your ass, bro. Hey, man, don't make me keep pulling out religion, cause shit, when you have clarity, when you get some fucking form of clarity, shit, all religions start making sense. And I love that Christianity a big one now. I used to really, I ain't gonna even hold you. I used to not like that the shit was so popular, because I'm like, man, what the fuck is everybody doing? But that was years ago. But now I'm like, this is tight, because now if I understand the shit, it's easy to talk to people when you talk to them about shit that they love or shit that they fuck with. And lots of people is Christians, but it's the same fucking shit. Hold on. God damn. I lost my train of thought again. Okay, I got it. Your behavior is your behavior. Whatever the fuck you do, that's what you do. That shit comes to you, bro. It will. Why you think, like I was finna, like out the example I was finna give and use Christianity. Why you think if you a Christian, motherfucker, why you think in your Bible it literally fucking tells you that you damn, this shit keeps slipping my mind, man. Hold on, cause it's such a fire ass point. I gotta make it. It's not about what other people do to you. It's about what you do. What it say? God is judging your ass. Ain't that what it say? Now what the fuck I'm about to say is fucking your behavior is your behavior. And the way people respond to your behavior is their fucking behavior. You can walk around cussing and screaming at every motherfucker in the world. And if they all jump on you and beat your ass, they got some shit coming. Cause they did that. They got some shit coming. I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know how. Don't ask me none of that shit. But karma is called action. Karma's action. Karma isn't a bad thing or a good thing. It's how this. It's a fundamental property of this fucking existence. When you do some shit, bro, you leave traces. It's almost like a murder scene. Like anytime you do something, you leave energetic traces of what you did there. That shit will meet you again somewhere in that same capacity that you left it. You whoop a motherfucker ass, I don't know, let's say that's a 10 on the karma scale. A 10 in that direction. So you whoop a motherfucker ass, goddamn, give him a good 10, give him a good 10 on the fucking karma scale. Hold on, man, I dropped my damn phone. You give his ass a 10 on the karma scale, and then let's say yo fucking, I don't know, let's see, you drive down the road and somebody hit your ass, rear end your ass, and your dog get killed because your dog is driving with you in the car. Now let's say that's a 10 on the karma scale. Now let's say, because you always get it back, it always comes back a little more. It always happens like that, good and bad. So your dog dies, so that was a 20 for you. So you get mad and hurt about that. Shit, now your whole everything inside of you fucked up because that made you feel bad and you stay that way. You start blaming the world and hating the world. So now that's even more karma, because fucking negative feelings and negative thoughts, those are actions, motherfucker. Karma is action, laws of duality. For every action there's a reaction. For every fucked up thought there's another fucked up thought. For every fucked up thought, shit, there's some fucked up shit on the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. So now you keep responding to shit like that. Somebody do some fucked up shit to you, you respond with fucked up shit. But fucked up shit keep happening. But then when fucked up shit happen to you, you respond with fucked up shit. The world turn their back on you, you turn your back on the world. Shit, goddamn, people bring you anger, you get angry, and you wonder why. You think you supposed to live like this, and then one day you just gonna randomly wake up and I'm full of joy and I got everything I want, life, $1 million, yeah, happy. Is that what you thought? You walk down the trail labeled fuck shit, tears, blister shits, and goddamn expect to find a rainbow. Damn, you sick, mental. But nah, don't do that. So when it come, anyway, limited identities. When it come to men and mental health, men, listen to me, black and white, bro, all y'all, all colors. I'm gonna need y'all to fucking definitely understand you a life first. Feel that shit. Allow yourself to feel that shit. And fuck them people. I don't mean that from a toxic place, but I'm gonna say it for you because I don't want you to say it. I'll take that karma for you. Fuck them people. Feel your shit, man. Feel it. Allow yourself to feel it. Cry, cuz. You got to remember, you a life first. You are a fucking life first. Have them hard conversations with yourself. Yeah, it's easy to sit down with yourself. Sit down with yourself and have them hard conversations. Don't do it in the mirror. You might not be ready. Sit down with yourself and just talk that shit. Be like, I fucked. Be able to see where you fucked up and be able to see the shit you don't like about your life and not hate it. Be like, man, I ain't never got no money after I pay my bills. That's some bullshit. No. Don't do that. Because that's a person that feel like they can't get the money. What you need to be doing is, damn, I just paid all my bills. I'm fucking with that. But I ain't got no money left. And I want some more. I want to have money left when I pay my bills. Okay. I want to have money left when I pay my bills. And I need a way to do that. And then just go get about your, do what you do. Go do your shit. Go about your business. Do whatever it was you were gonna do. you know what I'm saying, handle your shit, think hard on it, and it'll come to you, cuz like you have to definitely shift your fucking energy within, change yourself, and your life will change. Man, I'm telling you, cuz I done said this shit in damn near every episode and probably gonna end up. I'm telling you, change yourself, you change your motherfucking life. But hey, my skin, bro, I told y'all what I did with my skin, man. Keep it short and sweet, bro. I got 3 cleaning products from Walmart, fucking clean and clear. It don't matter. I don't know. I didn't remember the names. I don't give a fuck. No, I don't remember the exact types, but it was clean and clear. Some exfoliation shit. And that's it, I think. So, yeah, it don't matter. Get you some shit that you trust. Couple of products, exfoliating, regular face cleaning shit. Wash your face every night in the shower. That's what I did. I did that shit, or do it in the sink or whatever. Wash your hands before you wash your face. And you know what I'm saying? Lather. Do it a couple times, 3 times. Lather, rinse. Lather, rinse. Lather, rinse. Then, tremendous part right here. When you get done, find a patch of skin after you rinse your face off and your skin all clean. Find a patch of skin on your face that don't got acne on it. Or it could be a patch of skin on your arms. If you got any skin on your face or your neck or something that ain't got no acne on it, look at that skin. And you need to be rubbing it and be like, man, this is fucking my skin getting so smooth. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. Shit, I washed my face. One side of my face was destroyed. And the other side was smooth. And I'm like, man, I got some nice skin. I started ignoring the other side. Like I used to fucking always pay attention to it, but then I stopped and was like, you know what, my shit look good over here. And over time, over here became up here, and up here became over here, and next thing you know, it started spreading. The clear skin started spreading just like the acne spread. And then next thing you know, after like 3 months, my skin was clear, and I was still using the face washes and the little nightly routine and shit. I think I was doing it. At night and in the morning, little nightly and morning routine. And then shit, after about 5-6 months after that shit, I stopped cleaning my face at night and in the morning. I just started using hot water, real hot water, steaming hot water on a towel, wipe my face off in the morning, wipe my face off at night, and shit, that was the end of that. But now, that's all I do. Shit, I wash my face off in the morning and at night with a hot towel, we out the door. But you gotta change what you look at. Cause where your energy goes, where your attention goes, your energy flows. So if you put your focus on your acne while you trying to clean your face, what's gonna become dominant? The clean face or the acne? Yeah, you can't put, if you got a scale, a balance beam, motherfucker, you can't put my clean skin over here and it's the size of a fucking grape. But then over here you got my skin so fucked up and it's the size of a watermelon. Damn, bitch. But you wonder why my skin stay fucked up? Cause, bitch, you look at the fucked up part of your skin. You pay that shit more attention than you do the actual parts that ain't fucked up. So yeah. But anyway, man, raising kids, cuz this was like my fucking shit. Bro, I swear, this is like I had to hit y'all with this, man, cuz people had me fucked up. I ain't gonna hold you. What the fuck? Anyway, man, look. Let me read this shit. Raising kids, man, I think parents need to understand that raising kids is not like fucking, this shit is not making a mini you, my dog. And they not supposed to be. If you raise a child, that motherfucker come out just like you, what a tragedy. That motherfucker not supposed to be like that. That is an individual fucking life. That motherfucker supposed to be something totally fucking different. Same way a cheetah is a cheetah, but they all got different spots. A leopard or whatever the fuck that is. That's the thing. If it came out looking like the one that had it, it's a waste. Like, damn, bitch, we already got one of those. We already got a you in the world. Hell, you don't even like you, and you want to raise them to be just like you. Come on, cuz. Motherfuckers will tell you, man, ain't no book to raise the kids, but then raise their kids, and their kids will do some shit they don't like, and they'll be like, man, you just fucked up, and you just been like that. You just fucked up. You know, disrespectful and all this other shit. And then whole time, and then I swear up and down, I raised you right. Hey, I did the best I could raise your ass. Yeah. But then like, bitch, how you know that? How you know you raised me right? How you so confident that you did the right thing? Cause I thought it wasn't no book to parenting. Oh, okay, you just think you right and you refuse to let that shit go. Meaning that if you is wrong, you will never admit it. That's fucking interesting. And I'm cool with that because I'm in control of myself. But you gotta think about that. Like shit, that's how motherfuckers raise the kids. Like that's how motherfuckers is definitely raising their goddamn kids like they fucking animals or some shit. Hold on, y'all. They raising the motherfuckers like they goddamn animals or something. Like it's like a tree, bro. When you plant a tree in the ground, all you need to do is plant it and water that bitch. Water that bitch in good soil. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it get adequate sunlight and all of that shit. That motherfucker is gonna grow. You gonna need to keep it alive. Make sure the wind don't blow it over. The laws of duality and nature don't fuck it up. Same thing with a kid. You keep them alive. Don't let the bitch walk out in the road and die and shit like that. But then when it come to when the tree get a little bigger, it's not gonna need you because it's gonna have a trunk now and it's gonna be able to stand up through a storm. It's gonna be able to live without you because you did what the fuck you was supposed to do. Same thing with a kid. But this what happened. A oak tree grow fresh out the seed perfectly. Everybody swear it do. Bitch grow up, all we gotta do is keep it alive. When that motherfucker get strong, it's gonna do everything it need. They ain't scared of nothing. They just keep that bitch alive. Nutrients and nourish it and everything. And that motherfucker get big and strong and it grow into a nice, healthy oak tree. Sure did. We wasn't scared of nothing. We knew that was gonna happen. But when a human come fresh out the fucking puss, he broken. Everything come fresh out the box working fine, except for people. What type of shit is this? My laptop come out the box working fine and nobody says nothing. But a human come out the damn mama and it's like, oh, he fucked up, he's stupid, he naive, he don't know how to live in the world. Yeah, he don't know how to live in society. The world is fine. What you call life, that's like punching somebody in the face and saying, man, you should have been cussing me out. Them just the consequences of your actions. No, bro, them wasn't them just the consequences of life. Them wasn't the consequences of life, motherfucker. Them was the consequences your ass chose to do that. I don't give a fuck what he said to you. Hey, you hit him in the face, now somebody probably gonna knock your ass the fuck out. Or now some shit that's gonna, however you made that person feel, or made that person feel, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever type of energy you sent that person when you punched his ass in the face, when you decked him in his shit, that's the type of energy something else is gonna bring you. It might be something might fall out the sky and hit your ass in the head and make you feel that same way times 3 or something. But it's like, how can I put this? Niggas is getting to the point to where they raising kids. When the kid come fresh out the mama, they think the baby's stupid. All you need to do is raise this motherfucker, making sure he eat good, play good, and sleep good, rest well, and get sunlight. And cause he gonna grow up, he's gonna be fine. Make sure he don't cross the street without looking both ways, cause in society you die like that. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, all the basic shit. Just make sure all the little basic shit is that little shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with guns, you know what I'm saying? Never said don't be scared of guns. Said don't play with them. You said don't play. It's not, you know what I'm saying, some shit to play with. Control your energy. Can't nobody make you feel no way. You great, my child, just because you alive. Now they gonna go to school and spread that same type, be telling their friends that same type of shit. But now they in school with a bunch of people that do not think like that. So they probably gonna be like a fucking outlier or something to some degree. And now they gonna fucking take that shit and goddamn, you know what I'm saying, potentially goddamn run with it. But it all fucking started from your ass just raising them without teaching them all your shit, all your ideas and shit you think this is the right way. Just raise them and keep them alive and keep them fed, motherfucker. Make sure they know how to not blow their damn head off and get hit by a truck in traffic. Make sure that happens. That's all you need to do. You don't need to be scared like when you get out there in the world, life gonna do something bad to you, cuz. Life only did something bad to you because whatever the fuck you tried to do to life, that's it. So yeah, nah, man. We gotta stop. Ego and pride gonna get a lot of people. Cause a lot of parents gonna be lonely in their 70s. Cause you gonna swear to God, man, I raised that motherfucker right. He was just an asshole. But shit, that's fine. Even if you feel like that, and even if you right, that's fine. But guess what? You 70 in a nursing home by yourself, and your kid don't even fuck with you. I bet that shit ain't gonna feel good then. If you say, why my kids don't come visit me? And somebody say, cause you raised them right and they just selfish. Your ass gonna be like, I still wanna see them though. Like, yeah, man, that shit, nah, people be on some, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, man. You ain't supposed to, kids are not fucking machines. Change how you raise the kid. Fix yourself, then you'll naturally change how you raise your kids. Change how you raise your kids, you change how you raise the fucking world. Like, yeah, man, it's crazy. But nah, bro, my plan, like, I'm gonna go crazy because I want to do a fucking I'm gonna build some apartment complexes for inmates, bro. I'm gonna make sure I have like some shit where motherfuckers is like, if you fresh out of jail and you trying to get your shit together and you really want your shit together, like, nah, we're gonna have motherfuckers in nice neighborhoods. Cause like your record, once you go to jail and pay for some shit, you did your time. You got a fresh start. So you should be able to come out that bitch feeling and looking just like that. Like, come on, fuck nah. Like, we ain't finna, nah, man. Hell nah. I'm gonna build apartment complexes just for motherfuckers that was criminals and shit, inmates and shit. Yeah, and I'm gonna learn my people's name. We ain't finna do. I ain't playing that shit at all. I need motherfuckers to know like this was real all inclusion, bro. These people need to know they ain't nothing to be scared of. You need to know, man, shit, you are not none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, on top of that, if they learn that shit, you think they don't go to jail to visit they people that they know there or some shit? If they have some people, you pass that information, that wisdom along. You know what I'm saying? People do that. And a motherfucker would do, especially if they just got a nice apartment and they trying to get on their shit and they're a convicted felon. Some shit the world damn near never let happen, but here they is participating in this shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it works. But I want to do some shit like that, man. Like, I want to get 1 million people together in one place and be like, man, we're going to walk across America, show everybody that 1 million people can do some shit, you know what I'm saying? We can do some shit. Like, we can do some shit together spiritually. We can all meditate in groups as we cross the country and fucking do this shit. And ain't nobody gonna get hurt. And ain't nobody gonna get no fucking disease. This shit gonna be fine, man. We can walk across this motherfucker. We can do this shit. And that's what the fuck I want to do. Like, I'm gonna build. What up, son? I'm gonna build shit. I'm gonna build the shit for the inmates I was just telling you about. And all of this shit. Like, I gotta be a billionaire because I know people listen to billionaires. So if I'm a billionaire and I'm saying shit like this that I said in this video, yeah, cause that type of shit, that'll start conversations that just need to be fucking had. Like, real shit, I ain't even gonna hold you. But hey, bro, look, cuz that's gonna be episode 5 of the motherfucking the Code 22 podcast, cuz, brought to you by fucking Empowered Envision, you feel me? In this bitch. But nah, bro. What the fuck I say, empowered? But yeah, cuz, make sure you keep your happiness, man. Understand that you can do whatever you want to do for the world and in the world. But understand that the privilege to control how you feel within, which is the only place you can feel from within, that privilege and that right should always stay in your hands. You should never give that shit to no person, place, thing, or object. Should nothing be able to move you or throw your balance off within. You should be so perfectly aligned. You should seek that shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I love y'all though, man. All my socials gonna be in the goddamn description. But if y'all want to timestamp and catch the timestamps in this video, shit, I'm gonna put them in the description too. I love y'all. I'm out. We in this bit. Episode 6 dropping in another week.
black bitch, look like wet fear. Right. Peanut butter seats, Reese's puff in tier. 28 grams, smoking straight skunk hair. Eyes red in my hoodie, shaking hands with giraffes. Mix giving Nick, bustin' ass in the vet. OG in the booth, OG fogging up the room. No, I can't see.